And welcome back. Like I said, we're just going to head east of Lyton. We're going to head down to Selden, actually, before we head... Yeah, here's your money, I don't care. We're going to go to Selden before we do anything else. Although, let's talk to this guy. Yeah, we need rest. Go. A servant met them at the door. She ushered them inside and led them to a partitioned corner of the room. Pulling back the curtain, she revealed a gangly man with a white beard and snow-gray hair, who introduced himself as Lord Lyton. "Please forgive my humble accommodations," he sighed. "My financial situation has been compromised by the death of my lord, Earl Presser of Romney." Suddenly he brightened. "Perhaps you fine gentlemen would be willing to assist me with a small matter." "What could we do to help you?" asked James. The lord sighed again. "I was to equip 6 knights and send them to Romney for my former lord, but his holdings were bestowed on his half-brother following his death, and he wishes me to deliver 12 fully equipped knights to Malek's Cross. If you could bring me 6 suits of kingdom armor in good condition, I would be able to get rid of those annoying tax collectors who have been traveling the roads, terrorizing people and extorting money. I wouldn't actually expect that you would have that sort of thing with you." "You don't, do you?" James made a face. "It isn't exactly the sort of thing we would carry about us." I thought that was still the Lord Lyton. "It isn't exactly the sort of thing we would carry about with us as a rule." "Of course not," Lyton replied, showing them the door. "But please, see what you can do." "Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. You could go get 6 suits of kingdom armor and go give it to him, but we don't really care about that." Oh no, a trap. Simple as can be. Cancel. Now just straight ahead, and we're out. Of course, Gorath is half crippled, so it takes him like twice as long as anybody else to walk straight ahead. Now, where were those chests that I had signed? There they are. Let's see what we got. Let's do this one first. Power enough to smash ships and crush roofs, yet it still must fear the sun. Well, that's easy enough. 3 letters, what else could it be but ice? Hey, a ruby. If it was an emerald, I may run back to Malek's Cross, but he doesn't want to play for rubies, he wants to play for emeralds. Fine. Now, what is this one? With sharp-edged wit and pointed pose, it can settle disputes without a poise. Wow. Sharp edge, pointed tip. What else could it be but shoes? Oh, sword. Makes sense. And the last one. An untiring servant it is, carrying loads across muddy earth. But one thing that cannot be forced is a return to the place of its birth. I probably would not have gotten this one by myself. I suppose the carrying loads across muddy earth. The earth under a river is always muddy, so there you go. I suppose that's the big clue for that one. Ow! Where are we at? Oh, hello.
I am Abu, master of locks.
I'd make a joke about Resident Evil, but never mind. Is he wearing a turtleneck or is that a beard? Oh. Abouk, master of unlocking. Excuse me, sirs, I will detain you only a few moments. Can you show me the way to Lyton? I am told that there is someone there who requires my services to pick a Weber lock. The letter I received from there sounded most urgent. Impossible. A Weber lock cannot be picked. Perhaps not by you, but one skilled in the arts of subtlety he may know how to penetrate even the most difficult of locks. It is a matter of patience. I don't care how patient you are. A Weber lock cannot be picked. You're making idle boasts. And what would a book gain by telling strangers a fact that was not true, eh? I merely say these things so I may advertise my services, and you may make use of them one day. I state simple fact. There is no lock in this kingdom of yours that a book cannot pick. None. Is that so? Perhaps you could teach us how to pick Weber locks. It would take more time than I think you would care to spend. I spent 5 years at the foot of my master Caliphad in the shadow of Mount Ashunta learning the art. But I could perhaps improve whatever skill you may already possess. A small fee of 70 gold sovereigns should pay for my time. 70 gold pieces for a lesson in lockpicking? That's nothing short of robbery. You are wise. I should not cheat myself in this fashion. 80 sovereigns, but I cannot raise my price any higher. Despite the great deference you show my person. Is the arrangement to be sealed? You know, I like this guy. I'll give him 80 gold. I don't care. Alright, Kishin, 80 sovereigns, but I'm watching you. Warning you. I doubt there's anything you can teach me. You must open yourself to new things. This is the first learning. Without this opening, you will not be complete. Opening yourself is like opening a lock. If you cannot open, the lock may not open. You should understand that there is no difference between yourself and the lock that you pick. All these things I will demonstrate with a test lock that I carry with me. Now I want you to observe. Cashin double talk? Wait a minute. How did you do that? I couldn't see. Do that again. That is it. You have received your first lesson, Dark Eyes. That was too fast. I couldn't catch what you were doing. In time you shall realize what was done. In your mind the events will unlock, and thus your hands will unlock as well. I must go now. Goodbye. Wait! Of course, Gorath didn't need that, since he's already 100. But everyone else got a nice little boost. Let's see what's in this house. Nothing. So. Nothing. Let's head south. North Trail, we don't want to go north. We want to head south. The men charged them, withdrawing strange packs from their tunics. They pelted Gorath and Owen with gobs of material that smelled terribly. Confused at first, Gorath examined the material, then realized what had happened. What was happening? Whatever. Yeah, whatever, you just stay there. Boom! Huh. You know, I did one battle off video. I think it was one of the ones where when I ran and got an emerald to see what the reward was for beating Ivan at chess. And no one wished to speak about it. Seeing the glazed looks in each other's eyes and sickly pallor each had begun to exhibit, it was more than obvious they had fallen prey to a virulent plague. Yes. Let's save here, and when we return I'll continue my little story.